Yeah, right. Well, this hunt will go over. Oh, it's a couple of different hunted there the afternoon, and found a big old split buck I'd seen before, and yeah, I ended up getting 2 shots at him and blew both of them. So they were pretty shit shots. Honestly, I definitely shouldn't have taken them, but anyway, sometimes you just do it, eh? But yeah, I blew him. I didn't end up hitting him, which was lucky. So, but he gave me 2 goes at him and missed him both times, and then yeah, hunted pretty hard this morning. Seen a couple of cracker boars, like real good boars. A bit of rain and fairly overcast there early this morning, but yeah, the wind did me in on a couple, and then yeah, coming out there right at the end, I was whistling for a fox, sort of only 200 yards up from the ute, and yeah, nothing come in, so grabbed my bow and started walking down. 100 metres in front of me, there's a pretty handy mob of pigs and a couple of good boars blowing in it, so I got in, ended up getting an hour into one big old prick, so he's a fair chunk of an old boar. I was pretty happy about that, so definitely kissed on the arse by a fairy there. So have a look and see what you reckon. If you haven't tried this stuff, or seen it, Atlas Wild, make bars and yeah, they're just these drink things. I've always been pretty sceptical on this sort of shit, but yeah, the boys sent me some out, and I definitely recommend giving it a go. So yeah, these bars, peanut butters is definitely my favourite, and the drinks make 2 different flavours and 2 different sorts of drinks. So yeah, and they're only about the same price as a bottle of Powerade, so I definitely recommend bloody jump on their site and check them out. Righto, I've only probably been here 10 minutes. I've got one mob of bucks bedded up here. Got a mob of pigs feeding up here, pretty much all only sows. And they're right out this ridge out here behind me, where I was pretty much planning on hunting the arvo. Got here a bit early, so I just thought I'd walk over and glass this gully for half hour. These bucks up here, I'm pretty sure there's a big split follower in them. Found him a few weeks ago bedded up in here a bit further. They're a little bit edgier at the moment, a few roos. I spooked a few roos and I seen them going up the gully, and they bedded down and they got back up, so if they bed down there for a bit, I'm going to try and put a bit of a stalk on them and see how I get on. Definitely not in high hopes, but they're not in too bad of a spot as long as there's not too many roos in there. See what they do. Alright. Just come off this mountain here, end up this gully. Just spooked a few roos out of here, which I'd say, I hope I'm wrong, but I'd say they probably spooked them deer. When I got down to the dam down there, I could still see them. But yeah, the amount of roos that bed up in this timber and grass here through the day, it just really makes it impossible. So, perfect scenario, I would have come down from up above them there, but this time of day that ridge would be full of wallaroos, so pretty much impossible. Hopefully those roos didn't spook them. I should put my phone on silent too. The deer are still here. It's a big splitty fella there. By no means a big monster, but he's a cool looking deer. A little bit further away than what I hoped I was going to be. that tree there, which is probably 25 yards. Going straight down, and that should take a bit of distance out of that shot hopefully. Try and do it while they're a bit distracted. Oh, good luck with that. Let you know if that wind holds. Two wides. Oh, I got in, I thought it was about 52 for a shot, went just under him, so I went out to 55. Yeah, I had the right eye, I just went just in front of him that second shot. I thought it would have been a bit closer. Anyway, that was good stalk in through there. One of them times where a rangefinder probably come in handy. I try not to shoot that far normally, but I didn't have too many other options of getting any closer there. Might have got another 3 or 4 yards to that bush. But hey, it is what it is. Righto, just back at the ute. Yeah, I stuffed that deer up, as you would have probably seen, but probably half a dozen different mobs of pigs glassed up here and a shit ton of deer. Just one of them days you get where, yeah, deer are just everywhere, eh? Everywhere I look they're bedded up, but Yeah, I couldn't see any bigger pigs in them as yet. It was still only sort of 3:30, 4 o'clock. So hopefully in the next hour or so we can track down old scruffy fella. Anyway, we'll see what happens. When I got a while back, still there. Winter's taking a while to break them down. Another one like him would be perfect. Oh, the young fellas mucking around fighting. Which is a shame, but anyway, it is what it is. Got a few more pigs I could see back down the bottom here. Same thing though, I couldn't really see a lot in them. But there's probably, I reckon there's along this bench here, probably 60 or 70 deer. No bucks, they're all like young bucks. Just females. Yeah, there's a big wedge of them, it was unreal to see. Well, no luck on finding a boar this Arvo. Seen a few that looked alright there. Just on the last bit of light right out, I was no way I was going to make them before dark. So yeah, I didn't really bother. A couple of other mobs I'll see other than that. Yeah, no luck on the boar. Guess you can't get them every time, eh? Hopefully run into one later in the week. Righto, up here for another morning hunt. Already got one good boar spotted. Oh, he's way up on the side of that mountain up there. Pretty much opposite way where I was planning on going this morning, so I won't worry about him. I'll hunt around this valley here. Getting through here this morning. So hopefully turn something decent up. Pretty good morning for it, overcast. Bit of shitty easterly rain, so hopefully be enough to keep me out a bit longer. So there we go. Long way out that fella, but that's a bigger boar I could see. There's more pigs there. And another couple of pigs up on that little ridge there. He's not a bad chunk of a pig though, that fella. By the time I get over to him and get back, God knows where he'll be. Got what looks to be another good chunk of a pig. Way down here too. Wasn't really planning on going down there, but try and get a bit better look at him and see what he looks like. He looks alright. I'll get down here and get a better look. Just trying to make my way to this boar. Oh dear, pretty handy buck there actually. All running straight the way I want to go. Righto. I don't know what's coming in on this boar. He's still out in the flat there. I'm pretty sure there's another big bastard up above him. There's deer. I've blown about 40 deer. Still deer standing on it down. But there's deer all up through the bushes, deer all up and ridge up there. Yeah, I've seen this boar and I looked and I seen what I thought was him way up on another ridge. I think it was a different one. It's hard to tell. That second one I seen looked like a real good boar actually, but whether it was just this one, I got my bearings mixed up there for a sec, I don't know. Try and get over here before he gets into the blackberries and see if I can get a shot at him, mate. We definitely got a couple of different boars here. That's a different boar to what I was going in. That might have been the first one I've seen. And the other one's just up in, sort of on that gully in there, so I have to let him pass me a bit, get the wind right here. We'll try and get a shot at him. He's that second boar. All these roos tearing up here. It's gonna end that. The other boar I just seen in the gully. That's a bigger boar of them. Right here. Here comes this other boar. He's a good rough prick over here. These roos are going to end it though. Fuck. That big boar's still on the float there. What a shit wind. Straight over in there. Oh, this wind's no good. Far out. Wind and blackberries. Here goes the other. That's the second boar. Oh man, he's a tank, this thing. Pretty sure it'll smell me. This wind's just swirling up and down this gully. He's a good old guy. Feel that wind in the back of my neck. Look at him sniffing. Should be all over here in a sec. I was hoping he's trying to smell that other boar, but he's not. Spewing. There he goes. He's a cracker of a pig. I can't believe that. Fucking wind. Oh, that's hunting, isn't it? Good old wind, eh? He was a tank of a boar too, eh? The first boar that come through there. He was a good boar too, he's probably 70 kilos. Pretty rough looking little bastard. Yeah, that other thing was just a big old solid prick, eh? Pretty lucky to actually see him out where he was at the time of day, to be honest. But yeah, once I ran and sort of got myself coming down this gully, I had a pretty good wind. It was sort of cutting a little bit. Yeah, once I got in here, she was just swirling in there. So. Anyway, she'll be there next time somewhere. I was just sitting up here having a whistle for a fox. Next minute, boars had just started fighting, like right here. And see, oh mate, there actually looks alright. My ute's only just back there. It's probably, I don't know, it's late in the morning now, so I spooked a few roos that have got one I'll see, I'm a bit worried, but I'll try and get a shot of this prick, eh? He started this log here. Hoping to get a bit of video of them, but I think I'm just going to try and get a go at them before the wind or something. The boars are just in behind that bush there. They're in a good spot. I'm not going to worry about the video. Try and get an arrow in them before they end up in a shit spot. He's got good lip curl, but I just can't tell if he's got hawks. I think he's definitely got teeth. Oh, he's definitely got good lip curl. He looks like he's got a pretty good set of teeth. I can't actually see, but he's got good lip curl there. He's probably about 30, a bit over 30 there now. These dumbass birds give me a bit. I'll try and sneak him behind and we get a shot here. Must be a bit far forward, that shot. Try and get another arrow in, he's pretty good. Yeah. Got him, I think the shot. He was just walking, so I pulled forward a little bit. I think I've just hit him forward. I'll get another arrow in him. I think he's going to die. Ah, here's that boar. I never ended up having to put another one in him. He died. Actually, he ripped off a ear in him there. That's where it came out there. Actually, there's a bit of arrow. Yeah, I've got a complete pasture on him. Brought it. It dropped him on the spot, but it was not overly high. The other one just sort of come in and would probably hit him about here, nearly on that leg bone. And whether I've just locked his legs together, although the spine does come down, I might have been pretty close. It'd be pretty close to clipping the bottom of that spine. So looks like he's got a fair bit of age, big bushy tail on him. I'm not packing the biggest set of hooks. One's broken. He's a pretty rough looking old bugger, that's for sure. I'll drag him down here in the shade. Pretty over there actually. Yes. Pretty lucky to get him, that's for sure. This late in the morning. Just let me shoot out of that mob's. Not a bad ball. He dropped on the spot. The arrow's come out just there, gone in. Pretty much same spot, a little bit further forward, so it just come through on that angle. Must have just clipped the bottom of his spine there, I think. So you can see pretty good lip curl, but yeah, he's alright. He's broken. One side's got a bit broken off. Definitely no monster. Ripped ear, big bushy tail. I think he's got a fair bit of age to him. So I've seen a few this morning. I've seen one real good boar there earlier that you'll see. But yeah, the wind got me. Another couple of boars probably similar to this fella. So could hear a few different mobs fighting here now. I don't know whether they're fighting either. It was more just old bloody sows and that up there, young pigs. But one lot out there I definitely think were boars fighting. So yeah, I was pretty lucky to get this far. It's late morning now and I'm only sort of 200 yards away from the ute. Just had a whistle for a fox, literally 100 metres, if that, from these fellas. Yeah, just come down over the ridge and spotted one half there, and then yeah, the boars started squealing and carrying on. So pretty happy to see this fella in them. Good stuff.